A family farm in Brooklyn Park is in its last season. The Fishbach family says its 100-year run of providing fresh produce to people in the northwest suburbs is no longer sustainable. Delane Cleveland caught up with the family, who has to close the popular produce stand earlier than anticipated.
Along Highway 169 in Brooklyn Park lies 6.5 acres of farmland. It's all that's left of what was once an expansive 80-plus acre cornfield that had been in Charlie Fishbach's family for more than 100 years.
People always liked it and said that how much they appreciated the fact that we were selling them the corn, and it was a good way to do it.
For several decades, Charlie Fishbach ran the popular produce stand Charlie's Sweet Corn.
For 30 years, yeah, we had corn and pumpkins, and I sold Christmas trees, and it was a good way.
Over the years, much of the Fishbach land was acquired through eminent domain in order to build Highway 169, on and off ramps, and drainage ponds. All the while, the farm kept shrinking.
It's just really sad. What's running through my mind is how the government can just come in and keep pushing and pushing and shoving and moving and pushing, and they don't compensate you for it. They can basically put you out of business, and they didn't do nothing for me.
To be clear, Brooklyn Park has compensated the family for the various land acquisitions, but Fishbach says it hasn't been enough.
I got shot in the foot a couple times. I'm still trying to walk, though.
Despite the dwindling acreage, Fishbach was somehow able to produce enough corn off this land to run the stand. But 2022 was the final nail in the proverbial coffin. The Facebook post written by his daughter this week announced the official end of Charlie's Sweet Corn.
I thought I could do it for another 10 years easy.
Yet the loss of income, combined with what he considers a high tax rate on this remaining plot of land, made it no longer viable. An abrupt ending to a long farming career.
The happy ending would be that I got to work with the people that long, and I got to feed that many people, and it was fun. I had a heck of a good time.
In Brooklyn Park, Delane Cleveland, CCX News.
Police continue to investigate reports of gunfire in one Brooklyn Park neighborhood. Officers received multiple calls of shots fired near 7500 Jersey Avenue North around 8:30 on Wednesday night. According to Brooklyn Park Police, witnesses saw two vehicles drive quickly away. When officers arrived, they found evidence of gunfire in that area. There were no reports of injuries or any damage to property. A movie theater in Plymouth will temporarily lose its liquor license at the end of the month. Plymouth City Council suspended the liquor license for Imagine Willow Creek movie theater this week. The 6-month suspension begins September 1st. Officers say the theater failed 4 police compliance checks for serving alcohol to minors over the last 3 years. The owners of the movie theater say they've been trying to rebuild the staff there since the COVID-era shutdowns.
This is not who we are, and that this is a big part of our business. It's something that our customers expect from us, and if we were to lose it, it would be very difficult for us.
We're not here to pick winners and losers. We're here to apply an ordinance and a violation. And as much as I want to support businesses in our community, I'm behind businesses in our community, I want you to succeed, there's also a trust we place on you to do what you need to do.
The owners will also have to pay a $2,000 fine. Residents of Plymouth are now able to keep bees in their backyards. Plymouth City Council approved a residential beekeeping ordinance this week. It requires homeowners apply for a city permit before setting up a hive. The city charges a $100 application fee for the permit. Applicants also have to show proof that they've taken a college-level beekeeping class. Beekeepers can have 2 hives the first year and up to 4 in the second year. Neighbors are notified and can object to a permit. A new business that touts quick and healthy meals opens this weekend in New Hope. Nautical Bowls opens Saturday at a site between Applebee's and Pub 42. The Minnesota-based franchise serves what it calls healthy superfood smoothie bowls. It opened its first location near Lake Minnetonka in 2018 and has grown rapidly since, opening several dozen other locations, including 2 in Maple Grove and 1 in Plymouth. A woman in Robbinsdale is creating beauty with her garden, both inside and out. Emily Haugen shows us what she's sowing and sharing with her neighbors.
I think it helps it grow.
There is beauty in what is small.
What's that?
And Rebecca Korch's garden
Little critter.
is no exception.
It's my sanctuary during my summers as a teacher.
She helps living things bloom outside the classroom.
I love watching the growth and the change and just nurturing things and see how they respond.
With the help of her daughter, Cornelia.
I know this one.
Enough space to put them in there.
She loves the butterflies.
We have lots of different colors.
Amidst the beauty is Charity.
They're just about to start popping, so we'll have a bunch of them. COVID really did a number on the outdoor garden life, so we had some extra time. It just seemed intuitive, like common sense. If I have extra vegetables that we're not gonna eat, just to, give them to the neighbors.
Beyond the garden gate.
It's just so close-knit and it feels, really like we have each other's backs, like a small town.
There is person who lives down there. They have 2 dogs. They mostly come by and get some veggies.
You can just eat them?
Yeah.
In their front yard, free produce.
Look at our mess now.
On a little red stool.
They'll text me a picture of what they made, thanks for the zucchini.
Growing a surplus of kindness.
It just seems like what I should do.
In Robbinsdale.
Who doesn't like cucumbers?
Me.
Emily Haugen, CCX News.
And you can find Rebecca's produce stool outside her home on Orchard Avenue North. She says she stocks it nearly every day.